Afternoon, folks. And they took Davy out the truck and at home in his office in Salisbury, North Lanarkshire. So, what brings Davy to your screens this afternoon? Well, there's been some monumental things happening worldwide, and you're not being told about it. So, I guess I better tell you about it. And that is that Saudi Arabia and Iran has just signed a peace deal with each other, brokered by China. Now, I don't normally do geopolitics. As you know, I'm not. I normally do internal politics. But this is a bloody big deal. This Iranian-Saudi Arabian peace deal brokered by China. Why? Because we're looking at Sunnis and Shiites and they are natural enemies. And now we have a peace accord between Iran and Saudi Arabia. And it was brokered by the Chinese. And there's also rumours out there that Iran and Saudi Arabia are about to join the BRIC coalition. That's Brazil, Russia, India, and China. For those of you who don't know who the BRIC trading bloc is. Now, if Saudi Arabia and Iran join the BRIC trading deal, then that would put most of the world's oil production in the hands of the BRIC countries, which would be a massive swing in geopolitics, and it would put the petrodollar under threat. And this is a big worry, folks. Now, you don't have to believe me on this stuff. I'm telling you that your search engine is your friend. But I have no recollection of this being mentioned in our media. Now, I might be wrong because I can't cover it all and look at all our media, but this is a big deal which should have been hitting the public broadcasters, because this could swing power on the planet away from the West, and especially America. And generally the West don't react well to having power ripped out from under them and change happening, which means there's a real threat here that America's place as a global number one is under threat from the BRIC community, the BRIC trading partnership. Don't want to worry anybody, but I think people should look at this, because at this point in time, it looks like China's being treated as the grown-up in the room. I mean, who the hell thought you could broker a peace deal between Saudi Arabia and Iran, between the Shiites and the Sunnis? Apparently China thought you could, and it appears they have brokered a peace deal. And that is massive. We're looking at the way China's come out this week in support of Russia and Ukraine. It's a game changer. A game changer. We need to keep an eye on this, and we need to keep in tap with our politicians and make sure they keep the heat. Change harms. We're seeing it here in politics in Scotland. We're seeing it on a geopolitical level. And not always does that change go doing well. So, bit of a public service broadcast today to say that there are things going on out there that your media are not telling you about, especially the Iran and Saudi peace deal brokered by China. But as I say, you don't have to believe me on this. Your search engine is your friend. But when you do use your search engine here in the UK and in Scotland, you will find that you will be told the dangers of this peace deal rather than the benefits of this peace deal, where two nations won't go to war and won't spill each other's blood. There's a wee shift in power going on there. And it's important to look at these things, to see two different countries who have been at loggerheads for such a long time and who really have hated each other in the past, including two different religions who are in conflict with each other, come to a peace deal. That's a game changer, because if that spreads across the Middle East, that's a block of power to be reckoned with. And I believe that the BRIC nations have recognised that, and rather than using strong arm tactics the way the West has, they have actually sat down at the table and managed to bring these people in the table and find common ground. Will the peace deal and the peace accord last? I really don't know. It's down to extremists within the factions within these countries. What I do know is that China has been the grown up in the room and has managed to get these people on the table. Now, what worries me is the West and America's reaction to it. Because if you put Saudi Arabia and Iran into the BRIC nations coalition, then you're taking OPEC with you. And that's massive control over the oil supply. I guess that move to green energy is about to accelerate. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, I hope you found this wee intervention interesting, as I say, because our mainstream media here in the UK are not informing us of this peace deal that's been brokered by China between Iran and Saudi Arabia. Be interesting to see how this one plays out. Look after yourself. It's a bit like the transition in politics that's happened here in Scotland. There has to be a renewal after 20 years. It's going to be painful and nobody's going to like it. But as long as we all keep our eyes on the prize, we'll come out the other side stronger, fitter, and more ready for what's ahead. Remember, folks, democracy will out. I'm a Democrat to my toes. That's why I welcome the Alpha Party into our thinking. I do criticise the way they're going about things, but I welcome them into our democracy, because the more voices that are available in our democracy, the better. The more time that these smaller parties with different points of view get to air their points of view. As I say, I mean, people think I'm down on the Alpha Party. I'm not a political realist. But there's change happening all over the world. But change is slow. Change is very, very slow. It takes a long time for a political idea to get hod in the public consciousness. Look how long it's taken to get independence in the public consciousness here in Scotland. So anyway, that's the news flash that I had to bring these today. It's no new. It's been going on for a while, and it's come to a head now where Saudi Arabia and Iran have reached a peace deal with each other. But I thought I'd let you know about it, because I'm a bit of an anorak and I survey the news, as you guys know. And this one has been kicking about for a wee while now. Well, it's come to a conclusion. There has been a peace deal brokered by China between Iran and Saudi Arabia, and there's nobody here in the West. So it could be done. But China, being a grown up in the room, they appear to have managed it. Watch this space. So anyway, have a nice day. But it was important that I get that out to my viewers, because the mainstream media isn't getting that out there. Look after yourselves. If you found this interesting, you can use your search engine, make sure I'm factually correct, which I am, and then spread it around. Things are changing. Have a nice day.